A very good evening and welcome to this Thursday's final edition of Yes 101's Visual Radio. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Thiruni Karunaratna. Let's start off with your headlines for this evening.
Newsfirst headline.
Maldives Foreign Minister meets President and Prime Minister. Propose partnerships in trade and defence. TRCSL gives preliminary green light for Starlink. Electricity tariff will be reduced from 1st of July, Minister Kanchana Wijesekara tells Parliament. In news overseas, people turn to pieces in Nuzairat strike. And in sports, ICC stands firm on New York despite India pitch fears. On to those stories in detail now. Maldives Foreign Minister Musa Zamir called on Sri Lankan President Ranil Wickremesinghe on Wednesday evening in Colombo. The Foreign Ministry of the Maldives said that during the meeting, both sides reaffirmed commitment to further enhance the excellent bilateral relations between the two countries. The Maldives Foreign Minister had expressed appreciation for the enduring friendship and close cooperation between the two nations. Meanwhile, Maldives Foreign Affairs Minister Musa Zamir and Sri Lankan Prime Minister Dinesh Gunawardena engaged in comprehensive discussions encompassing trade, investment, education and cultural collaboration at the Temple Trees in Colombo on Thursday. The Prime Minister's office highlighted that during the meeting, the Foreign Affairs Minister expressed strong interest in fortifying bilateral ties and envisioned further advancements through proposed bilateral agreements and memoranda of understanding. Notably, Sri Lanka and the Maldives are poised to finalize agreements concerning the avoidance of double taxation and also the promotion and protection of investments between the two nations. Furthermore, the Foreign Affairs Minister advocated for increased educational opportunities for Maldivian students in Sri Lanka, citing a shared history of academic pursuits. Additionally, he proposed the establishment of an agreement enabling Sri Lankan educators and healthcare professionals to work in the Maldives. In response, Prime Minister Gunawardena expressed a request for the Maldives government to facilitate safe passage for Sri Lankan fishermen to access international waters through Maldivian territorial waters. Highlighting the recent advancements in Maldives' defence capabilities, the Foreign Affairs Minister disclosed the utilisation of Turkish-built drones and the formation of a new air corps dedicated to maritime surveillance. He expressed eagerness to collaborate with the Sri Lankan Defence Ministry on sharing drone intelligence to bolster maritime security in the region. Meanwhile, State Minister of Technology Kanaka Herath announced that the Telecommunications Regulatory Commission of Sri Lanka, or the TRCSL, has granted preliminary approval for Starlink to provide satellite-based internet services in Sri Lanka following a formal public consultation process. The details of the public consultation will be published tomorrow, according to the President's Media Division. Starlink is the world's first and largest satellite constellation using low Earth orbit to deliver broadband internet capable of supporting streaming, online gaming, video calls and more. Leveraging advanced satellites and user hardware, coupled with deep experience with both spacecraft and on-orbit operations, Starlink delivers high-speed, low-latency internet to users all over the world. Now in more local news, Minister of Power and Energy Kanchana Wijesekara tabled the proposal to reduce electricity tariffs to the Parliament today. According to the proposal, tariffs are set to be reduced by 25 to 55%. The minister said that the proposal will be forwarded to the Public Utilities Commission today or tomorrow. He added that it is planned to carry out the tariff reduction from the 1st of July 2024. Wijesekara said that the government has decided to provide more relief to the household sector, pointing out that there are 1.8 million consumers in the 0 to 30 unit category. He said that the price per unit electricity now in that category is 8 rupees and added that it has been proposed to reduce this amount to 6 rupees. Speaking on the 30 to 60 unit category, the Minister of Power and Energy said that the highest number of consumers, that is more than 2 million, fall under this group. Minister Wijesekara said that the current value charged per unit is 20 rupees and the proposal suggests the reduction of this value to 9 rupees. As for the 60 to 90 unit category, the minister said that there are about 1.5 million consumers under this category. He added that the current price per unit electricity, which is 30 rupees, will be reduced to 18 rupees as per the proposal. Minister Kanchana Vijayasekara went on to note that the price per unit charged for the 90 to 120 category, which is 50 rupees, will be reduced to 30 rupees according to the proposal. He said that if the Public Utilities Commission of Sri Lanka suggests a further reduction, he is in full support of that as well. Let's now take a look at international news.
International news.
At least 40 people have been reported killed and dozens injured in an Israeli strike on a school sheltering displaced people and houses in the Nusayrat refugee camp in central Gaza. The Israeli military has confirmed that its fighter jets targeted a UNRWA school in the area. A government media office spokesman said that the Al-Aqsa hospital is currently at 3 times its clinical capacity as dead and wounded in the attack continue to arrive. At least 36,654 people have been killed and 83,309 wounded in Israel's war on Gaza since the 7th of October 2023. The death toll in Israel from Hamas's attack is at least 1,139, with dozens of people still being held captive in Gaza. Coming up next is sports news.
Sports news.
And in sports news, it's cricket. There are no plans in place to move any T20 World Cup fixtures out of New York, despite growing fears over substandard pitches. Serious concerns are mounting over the unpredictable nature of the drop-in surfaces at the Nassau County International Cricket Stadium after the first 2 fixtures were played at the venue. On Monday, Sri Lanka were bowled out by South Africa for 77, the lowest in their T20s, while India dismissed Ireland for 96 on Wednesday. India play Pakistan on Sunday at the venue in Eisenhower Park in one of the most eagerly anticipated fixtures of the tournament, with a capacity crowd of 32,000 expected. The International Cricket Council, or ICC, is believed to be analysing data from previously abandoned games to establish how to react should it need to act. However, ICC officials have maintained that there are no contingency plans in place to switch any of the New York games to venues in Florida or Texas, both of which have natural turf strips. And that's a wrap of this edition of Yes 101's Visual Radio. For details of all these stories and much more, simply visit our website www.Newsfirst.lk or follow us on our social media platforms. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Theruni Karunaratna. As always, thank you for watching, take care and good night.